Hello everyone and welcome to my corner of the world. Today I am sharing this card with you and it's using one of Stampin' Up Celebration's stamp sets that is available for free with a qualifying order. Now last year Stampin' Up did a stamp set with carrots. And it kind of threw me at first, but then I had to think about it and I put together some samples to share with you at that time. And so I thought that I would do the same thing with this melon set. So let's go ahead and share that with you. And I'll also be sharing a little technique on how to cut out your melons without fussy cutting. So my color choices are Garden Green and Poppy Parade. And my card base is 8.5 by 5.5, and I've just scored it in the middle at 4 1/4 there. And the first thing I'm going to do is to do some tone on tone stamping. And so I'm taking that leaf with the same color ink as my card, and so that is the Garden Green, and I'm going to use that to stamp randomly over my card base like this. So you can see that it's not really a bright colour, but it gives some texture to the card. And those who know me know actually that I do love texture. Okay, so that's my first part. And I'm just going to see if I need to put any more in. I think I might put a little piece up there. So I'm just going to bring in some scratch paper to just so I don't get ink on my work surface. I'm going to pop a couple more in like that. So there's my starting point. And while I am at it, I am going to do the same for my envelope. So always have a nice decorated envelope. And then on the inside layer, I am going to put my little leaf again. So I'm all decorated up inside. Right. So if I just get my card base and just attach my inside layer. Looks like this tube of adhesive is about to give out on me. So there we've got that. All right, so there's my starting point. Then I've got another piece of card here, and I believe that this is 4 by 2 3/4. Now, you don't have to remember these measurements because I will list them on my blog and you'll be able to check that out. There'll be a link beneath this video that you'll be able to go straight to that post. You won't have to hunt and peck looking for it. Now, this stamp set doesn't have any greetings. So I've taken one of the new stamp sets from the Spring Mini for 2024, and I have used this here, Sending Love and Best Wishes. And I think that would be perfect for a birthday. So that is the one I've chosen, and I'm just going to stamp that first on my piece of white and in the top right hand corner there. So I've got plenty of room for my other pieces. Then I'm going to pop my melon leaves in. So I'm going to have one going from sort of each corner like this. And then what I'll do is I'll actually cover up the gap when I put my melon down. There. So that's that. And then I'm simply going to attach that to a piece of Poppy Parade. And this is just like 1/4 inch larger all round. So 4 1/4 by 3. And then I'm just going to use some more liquid to attach it to my card. I don't want to use dimensionals at this point because I'm going to put my melons on dimensions and I don't want it too thick to go through the post. So there's my basic card. And now we're going to share how to make my melons. So we're going to need a strip of card, and my first one I am just going to use the green ink, and I've managed to get some ink on my finger. That'll come back to haunt me, I'm sure. And I'm going then to use the Modern Oval Punch. Again, it's a new punch from the spring catalogue. So there's my first piece there. Now, for my melon slices, I'm going to take a piece of cardstock and I'm going to punch a blank, and I'll use this to help me see. So the stamp set has a stamp that is simply the rind, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the rind, lining it up around that bottom curve of my stamp, of my cut piece. There's that. And then I'm going to go ahead with my Poppy Parade. And then I'm taking the slice, or the flesh of the slice here, and I'm just going to pop that like that. And like that. And you can see that this has got like a color graduation, and it's meant to be like that. It's not that it's not working properly. It's actually meant to be like that. This is what's known as a distinctive stamp set that has got the, within the actual stamp, it's actually got the depths of color. And then we've got a stamp that's got the pips. So we're going to just use that to add some pips. Like that. And then I'm going to simply get my paper snips, and I'm just going to trim across here. And here. And there, I've got my 2 perfect slices of melon. Isn't that easy? So we just go ahead and get these things stuck down. And first of all, I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of my whole melon. And I'm just going to position that so that it covers up the middle there where I've got my two leaves coming together, and then a couple of slices. Now I'm going to put one here and I'm going to lay it over the top of that end of that melon. So I'm only going to put a dimensional on this very corner there. And then I'm going to get my other piece and I'm just going to pop it down like that. And because there's no way I can make a card without a little bit of bling, I'm just going to put a rhinestone. Just pop a single rhinestone there. And there we have our super duper melon card. And you too can earn this stamp set for free. If you were to purchase this stamp set and this punch, you would be able to get this for free, or anything in the current Stampin' Up catalogues. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed me sharing this card. If you have, perhaps you'll go ahead, give me a thumbs up. If you don't already subscribe, perhaps you'll subscribe and share my channel. And I will look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye for now.